and welcome back to Near Dark Podcast, episode 45. Today is Mother's Day, remake from 2010 for Mother's Day special. With me, Angel, and a little crew standing just here with Zombie. Augie is out in the Vietnam War somewhere again, and Joseph has some tooth problems, so he cannot join us today.
He's gonna go to war with the dentist.
Yes. So, how are you doing today?
A bit tired, just in general, but I'm doing fine otherwise.
Yeah, same. I
Fun!
have... Yeah?
We're the fun crew here.
Oh, yeah. I've only been, watching YouTube. I haven't even finished a series or anything since last time, so I don't have anything we've recently seen. What about you?
I would pretty much say same. I've just, as usual, not watched really anything and just done other stuff instead.
Yeah, haven't you been watching Beastars or anything?
I finished that series, I think, in like one day. In one sitting.
Fair enough. Same here. It was so good. I started it and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna finish this in one go, and it was so good. And it's like, oh my god, yes.
I just went over to my sister's and just put on the TV and watched the whole thing there.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I was just curious if you had finished it or not. But since we don't really have any recently seen, let's jump straight into the synopsis. I'm gonna butcher some words, because they're a little
Should we
longer.
watch the trailer first, though?
Who cares about the trailer? But yeah, okay, fine.
Fuck it.
Here is the trailer for Mother's Day 2010.
Birthday cake in 10 minutes, guys. You left the door unlocked?
Maybe. What the hell? What the hell are you guys doing in my house?
Everybody. State authorities have just released the identities of suspects.
That's a terrible sketch.
Wanted for rape and murder. The bank robberies.
Johnny's been hurt.
Oh my God!
We're at the house. Just get Mother and get here fast.
What are we gonna do about this?
So, Mama, I gotta fix this. Control yourself. Mama's coming. She's not gonna be happy. Hello, Mother.
Please, get up. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm so sorry. I don't want you lying there on the floor. Go sit down on the sofas. Now, you fail to cooperate with anything, there will be consequences. You see, rules are what make order out of chaos. We must follow the rules. She always is impulsive. They are hiding our money in this house, and I am going to find it.
We never received any money.
Please, I believe you. You, I'm not so sure about.
Where's the money?
They're monsters.
Remember the rules, dear.
We're just gonna sit here and let them take us one by one, huh?
Mommy!
Mother is gonna be very unhappy.
You taught them to be killers! I taught them to survive. I swear, sometimes you boys are just little savages.
Three brothers on the run from the law head for home, only to discover that their mother lost the house in foreclosure. Mother ingeniously orchestrates her son's escape, teaching the house's owner and their guests a few lessons along the way. Do you want me to start my thoughts about the movie, or would you like to start?
Yeah, you can start because I'm gonna be honest. I'd have no clue where to start. I
Under-
don't know shit.
Understandable. I liked this movie way more than the original one from 1980s.
Mm.
I have grown away from, like, I guess you would call it, like the incest kind of horror movies where they are, well, beyond special, to be saying the least.
Yeah.
It's like way back when I loved to watch Wrong Turn, and I know you haven't watched Wrong Turn, and maybe someone else here hasn't really watched Wrong Turn. So if you haven't watched the movies and you don't really want to get spoiled, you should go check them out before you continue listening. But so, Wrong Turn is basically these inbreed hillbillies that kills people and eats them. So kind of think Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but out in the woods, backwoods, somewhere. It's really weird.
Mm.
And that's kind of the feel I get from this. Like, they aren't really. That was I get from the original one. However, this is clearly an home invasion movie instead.
Yeah.
Because everything pretty much plays out in the house. There are people that come into the owner's house and start basically torturing them.
Indeed.
And honestly, I thought it was a good movie. It gets a 5 out of 10 possible home invasions. It had a lot of good acting, in my opinion. The mother, the woman betraying the mother, Rebecca de Monray, she did amazing as mother, in my opinion. Strong
Very
favorite
much so.
character. I don't know, like, I don't know. I just, like, I loved the way she played her her role. And it was easy to see that I'm pretty sure that she has stolen all 4 of her children.
I think so, yeah. Because they like mentioned that she may have been infertile.
Yeah, like George, the doctor, is like, "You're infertile, aren't you?" And like that's why you're scared your kids because you don't want to be alone. And it's like, holy, just so good acting. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie, Ike, the oldest brother, whew, sweats. He's hot.
Yeah. Like, I have feelings about this movie. It's like,
Mm,
on one hand, I really do like the movie. I think it's good and like such. But
Yeah.
the thing is, personally, I didn't really get the horror vibe from it. Like, sure, it's made me uncomfortable at some scenes, and
mm,
it was very bloody, but
mm.
I didn't really get the scare factory of it.
Maybe you would classify it more as a thriller.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's more like uh the right thing the right genre I would put it as rather than horror because again, sure, it is scary to be home invaded, but that kind of scenario is very unlikely. And it's like I don't know, I do like the movie. And I would bring up the same points as you have. Like good acting and
mm.
good scenes.
Oh yeah.
But it's simply I missed the aura of like suspension
Oh
of
yeah.
like what's gonna happen now.
Understandable.
Not that I was expecting jump scares or whatnot, but simply the ooh
Mm.
kind of feel. It felt more just a thriller, but an action kind of thriller in the way that a lot of bloody things happen.
Yeah, and it's like the scene where Ike kills the police and stuff like that.
Yeah. Which,
Uh,
by the way, when he kills that police, I swear I heard the Wilhelm scream.
oh, what's that?
Like, the Wilhelm scream is like one of the most well-known like screams. You can hear it like everywhere, and it has this like, I don't know where it originated from, but it is in like very very many movies, and once you know the sound of it, you can instantly hear that, and you're just sitting there like, did they just include the Wilhelm scream there? Are you serious? Because it's so unique of a scream.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
I think it
Um,
was very very like subtle in the way, because it was
mm,
hidden behind like the gunshot in a way.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
But
So,
yeah, it was a good movie. I liked the start of the movie with her going into the hospital, but like,
oh yeah, yeah. The start of the movie was super good.
yeah, but from there up in between there and when the like brothers meet the house owners, between those two moments, I felt it was very rushed in the way it was. It
Mm,
felt very busy in the way it was. Like,
mm.
not necessarily in a good way, personally, because like it was hard to keep up what was happening because
Yeah, it was like bam, and now they're at the
yeah,
house.
and like the talking had like no pause to let
Mm.
you think. It just happened.
Yeah, and it's not like you actually get to know the victims
Yeah,
in the sense, but yeah,
and
like
like you didn't get to know the victims barely at all, and then
mm,
they just talk about things between themselves that, like, sure, you're not like gonna be spoon fed what it is, but it felt
mm,
like it was so subtle that you should have like vamped it up in a way,
mm,
because it was like in a second like, you okay? Or like, are you okay with this person? Yeah, basically family. Like, what's
mm.
going on there? You had no clues, nothing. And I
Yeah.
think that some of these things were also never explained later in the movie, which kind of irked me more, which made the moments irk me more.
Um, it's kind of like when Beth, the female protagonist, is kind of like she starts crying over something, and I felt like, oh, so her child got stolen. That's kind of the connection I did.
Yeah,
But later in the movie, you're like, oh, her kid died.
yeah, and
The
I think she cried because of the like cheating and whatnot.
Yeah, that might be it. But it's kind of like I would have liked to have that established a little bit earlier, like give a hint about that he is unfaithful or she's crying over her dead son.
Yeah, because you don't like get any clues from the characters about that. It's only like when mother actually sees the photos and starts to talk about it, you actually get like the clues.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
sure, you don't know how long ago this was, because I don't think you get to know that. Nor like the fact that you don't really bring it up in like normal situations because it like hurts you personally, and that's why they kept most of his things in like a box. But feels like sometimes they should like just give you a clue in any way, in like
Mm.
having an obvious photo of the three of them together. Like, maybe that would hurt them, but just the three of them together, and they never mentioning the sun, but you can see there's clearly like a sun in like a photo with them together. But
Yeah.
maybe they just
Um.
glance over it and they don't talk about it, and other characters talk about their children, which makes it like, but why are they not?
Yeah, exactly.
Which can make
Um.
the wheels turn.
Oh yeah. Um. But I thought it was kind of fun. Like I thought it was kind of fun idea that mother could like see like, oh, you're cheating with her, and you're lying, and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, I
The-
think it was it,
Hmm?
it became like obvious to her that it was those two because anytime she was like endangered, she would automatically only try and like grab him, and he would
yeah,
always be the one to react the strongest.
yeah.
And like,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, it's something like I didn't pay attention to be honest. This is one of few movies that I actually like stopped everything I was doing and I paid attention to the whole movie in one sitting. It
mm,
happens very rarely, so. But
but
yeah.
yeah, I don't really know how to like rate it. Like, I think I would like, I think I'll rate it the same as you, like 5 out of 10.
Mm,
Possible home intrusions. Hopefully
yeah.
not, though. But you know,
Home invasion.
home invasion, right?
Yes. It's a
Close,
subgenre.
close enough. Okay. Oh.
Now leave me alone! I never watch horror movies!
Like, I think I was aware of the genre. I was never like,
Yeah,
I just didn't know the name of it.
yeah, I think we have brought up home invasion movies at some point here and there, so.
Yeah, because at the very least, it feels like its own subgenre because it's like a very scary thing that could possibly happen to yourself, which is very scary.
Oh yeah,
And
like,
some maybe even based on true
uh,
stories.
when me and Joseph watched The Purge for the first time, I had so much anxiety afterwards. It was just like so hard to watch. Because I mean, that could actually be a thing that happens one
Mm.
day. Now,
Not
okay, it would be realistically, it would be more likely to happen in the States than here. Um,
and
but still.
and maybe not necessarily in that kind of way,
Mm,
or at the very least not that kind of situation, but
yeah.
surely that could like possibly happen. But again, very, very unlikely in where we live in like
Yeah, where we
shit
live in the world.
shit of anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like home
It's
invasions can be. I mean, to the right person, a home invasion movie might be terrifying, while to you, it's just like meh. It seems like action.
Yeah, but it can still be very scary because
Mm,
it makes you paranoid for like the latter of like maybe a week or more because
mm.
you are reminded of the fact that it could happen to you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A-
Um,
And like there are so many subgenres
oh
in
yeah,
horror.
definitely.
But yeah, we're getting away from the movie.
Oh yeah.
But there's so little to talk about that we still have so much time left. It feels
Feels
like
bad, man.
this episode is gonna be 15 minutes, but who cares? That's what happened when there's two people that has nothing more to say
I mean, not wrong, not wrong. Um,
other than like, yeah, it's a good movie.
so something I came to think about is what Ike said, like that's his nature with like either you kill or you get killed. And I must agree, like that is animal nature. The strongest survives.
Mm.
Like when they're at the ATM and he forces these two girls to like either you kill your friend or I kill both of you.
Yeah, but that at the same time is human nature, but at the same time you it glosses over like sure it maybe just to show that you would do anything to survive, but at the
Mm,
same time something that's also very prevalent in nature is not only in human like self-sacrificing
mm,
because that is also something that's like very human and animal instinct wise, because you have like on the subject of mothers, you have mothers in nature willing to do like fucking everything or anything to save their children.
Yeah, to secure the life of their child. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people are naturally the way like I have like I can't kill, so I'd rather you do it to me because
Mm.
I'd rather give you a chance to kill me or something or other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a little bit what they think about the mother. Like, she is there to like her son is shot, like wounded with a shot, and oh god, it looked so nasty, and it's like holy
Yeah,
shit. The effects were great.
and like
It's
he
kind of like
survived that.
yeah,
A
that's
miracle.
just like yeah, like you see him in the end of the movie, like what?
Yeah, the
He,
doctor were so sure of his death. He had a fucking plastic, like
lid.
plastic lid in his torso side.
Yeah, it's so weird. But it's kind of like she does anything for her child to survive.
Yeah,
Now, sure, two of her kids dies, but yeah.
yeah.
And I actually thought the girl, I can't remember her name.
Uh,
D something.
Lydia, was that
Yeah,
it?
maybe. Maybe that's the name. I actually thought she would turn around and like actually leave the whole situation because George seemed to get through to her,
Indeed.
but in the
Like,
end, just like
yeah. I feel like I would both like and dislike that situation because that is very much like I would say a trope in movies and such when you have someone that is brainwashed that you have this one person that connects with them and turn them around in like a
mm,
very short amount of time when you know that this person has been indoctrinated and manipulated for since they were basically born, which
yeah.
is a very
I think it kind of goes under Stockholm syndrome.
yeah. And considering she takes them as babies,
Hmm.
that would be years of undoing everything based on someone you're holding hostage,
Hmm.
like words.
Yeah.
So you really want it to happen, but realistically speaking, it's not very likely.
Yeah. That's true.
But like had your hopes vamped up even a little bit more
Hmm.
when George gets shot, and it was someone she actually, I think, liked, not in romantic way, but liked, and that maybe would have made her go against. If you just
Yeah.
shove it to happen rather
Yeah.
than the words.
Yeah. Definitely.
So after that, I was like, oh, she didn't after all.
Yeah. It's like Christ in. God damn it.
Yeah. And even more the fact that the mother survived.
Yeah.
After being hit by a board cutter so much, you thought she'd be dead by now.
One can only wish, my friend.
Yeah,
That's something I was thinking about.
that cutter would have been heavy.
Yeah, I mean, fucking hell, she got hit in the head with the lid of a fucking toilet seat.
Mm.
Like the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a glass such even.
No, it wasn't in glass. It was in porcelain.
Ah, it looked like glass in that case.
No, she falls through the bathroom. Like
Yeah.
they had
Uh,
these glass doors to the bathroom.
yeah, I know, but I think like for me, the toilet lid looked like it was made of glass also. But that may have just been me in
Yeah,
that case.
probably. Yeah. Hmm. So, like, do you have any favorite characters you would say, or?
I would say maybe George, I would say, is my favorite character.
Yeah, the doctor.
Yeah.
He is pretty hot too.
Yeah. Because he's like the most reasonable.
Oh yeah.
Also, the fact that he is very, very ballsy because he knows his importance to them.
Oh yeah. And it's so sad that he actually dies.
Yeah. I got genuinely like, no.
Yeah, I was like, oh cool, they are actually gonna let him live. And then it's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, and then they let live like 4 characters, I think. 4 characters.
Melissa, Beth, the other 2 girls, the rest died. All the men died. The African American woman died.
No, I think
'cause-
she was one to survive also. Because
no,
she
no, 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 no. She got her. I think her fiance.
Yeah, but like, wasn't she the one to be like pulled out of the house at the last second?
No, I
Where
don't think
you
so.
were wondering if it was the mother or not? Because I think that was her that was pulled out, and because I don't think they ever specified where she was shot.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe the shot would might have missed the vital organs because you can be shot in the stomach, and as long as it doesn't hit anything that is a vital organ, you should be able to survive. So yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I
But
think.
yeah, like all the women survived.
Yeah. Mother's Day.
I mean, not wrong.
Like, was it any of the women that actually died?
No, I don't think so. I think all the women survived.
Like, that's a big fuck you, though.
Mhm.
Like, you had all of these, like, you thought one of them died, but psych, she didn't. Then you had another one that died, psych, she didn't. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can you fucking kill them like you do with the guys?
Yeah.
Only guys died in this one.
You feeling offended or something?
Nah, it's just that I think in horror movies it is often men die more than women.
Yeah, but it's kind of like Scream Queens, and you want the female protagonist to survive.
Yeah, and it felt like it felt like drilled in even more in this one over the fact that they almost killed women, but they didn't in the end.
Yeah,
That's
but then again, it's called Mother's Day, so.
yeah, like that's the one thing that irked me.
Hmm. So, do you think we have anything more to say about this movie, or do you think we have pulled it up out enough?
I think I'm pulling at straws, to be honest.
Fair, fair.
I have for the last 20 minutes.
So yeah, we don't really have any like background on this one. I don't think, because I don't have anything.
No.
Yeah, Joseph would have supplied it, but as he is not feeling well, he has not. So, we are going to play out with "I Love My Mommy" song for children.
Oh yeah, that's my jam.
But before we do that, Rumble, no, Sammy,
Yeah.
your pick is the upcoming one.
Yes, and for this one, it's even a surprise for me because I have yet to actually choose a pick for the next one. I've simply made up a list of 20 movies and I'm gonna roll a d20 because you gave me the idea.
That D20.
Give me that D!
Oh, go fuck yourself.
And the next pick is The Wicker Man from 1973.
Holy shit, you're going with old movies.
Yeah, I'm trying to put a little, like, I forgot the word.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get what you mean.
I'm
so-
trying to mix in the times.
Yeah, not only taking like new movies.
Yeah, because if I didn't, it would be like only movies like from 2000 and beyond.
Yeah, and that's
And I know next to nothing about the Wicker Man, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, I've never even heard about the name, so this is gonna be really interesting. But with that said, we're gonna say goodbye to you, good folks. Enjoy the song. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will be back in the end of May with the next episode.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening, good folks, and hopefully we'll hear from you in the next episode.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
good people.
Bye bye, good people.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. Happy Mother's Day. I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.